First of all, check out this. I hope y'all enjoy it. The sick figurines. Thumbs it up heavily.
This is my collection.
It's all Cody.
I take much pride in it. I went kind of ham on eBay one year. That's where most of it stems from. But I go to conventions and I collect like T-shirts, art, and collectibles pretty much. Figures.
I know most of y'all was hating the white background, and we had to move the shit.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Can't Stop Collective back in another video. I'm Cody.
I'm Cornell.
We're starting a new series called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We're gonna start on the 4th series in its entirety because we did a bunch of algorithms and we had, a bunch of math equations all sprawled out and thought real hard. We opened Crunchyroll and picked at one.
Everything else playing this season was shitty.
Yeah, man. We're trying to find something worthwhile that we'll both enjoy. So,
and you guys as well.
I really like the original Stardust Crusaders JoJo, and I just figured I only read so far into the manga, very, very shortly into the manga on this one, so it's going to be brand new to me and Cornell as well, and we're just going to see where it takes us. So far, it's super fucking weird. We start off the main protagonist from the last series, Jotaro Kujo. I call him JoJo. I don't know if that's right or not.
They all call it JoJo.
Right. I call him JoJo. That's like my JoJo that I'm used to. He finds out that his grandfather had a child out of wedlock, and so he goes meet his uncle, which is younger than him, and because they're trying to divvy up his
money
inheritance. Yeah, divvy up the inheritance. And so that has nothing to do with it for now. He finds him and he finds out that he has a power that Jotaro also has called a stand, which is it's like your spirit, it's your spirit power. Everyone's different. Everyone has different stats and different powers. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. So the plot thickens when there's a serial killer in town, right? There's a fucked up serial killer in town.
Angelo.
And he just so happened to have just the most distinct connections with, he knows, the new character, the main character of this one, his name is Josuke.
Josuke Kishiki Kataku.
Yeah, that one. Josuke. Okay, so the serial killer just so happens to know everything about Josuke's dad, right? No, it's Josuke's grandfather, actually. That was Josuke's grandfather. And he's a cop. So we find out that the serial killer has a stand as well, and it controls water. It can be in water, it can turn into anything. He even knows that the grandfather has a little bit of brandy every day after work. So he puts his stand in a little cup and makes the brandy symbol. How they have cognac symbols in this Japanese anime, I'll never understand. One thing that does irk me so far is that, I'll just get this out of the way so I can never talk about it again, because holy shit, it's irking me. If you have all these stands and they're named after popular, pop culture icons, music, it's all music though. So one could be, Purple Rain, one could be, they had one Bad Company, they had, what was another one? One was like Vanilla Ice from last season. Not all of them are based off that, but a lot of them are. What they're starting to do, I guess, is because
copyright issues.
Yeah, it's copyright issues. It's us that's doing it. It's like America that's doing it, because in Japan they're saying it, but even if they say Purple Rain or whatever, they would call it Hazel Fog or some shit. But, so one guy was Bad Company, they just called him Worst Company in the subtitle. It was really bugged the shit out of me, but I guess it's not important.
Anyway, Angelo, for whatever reason, is after Josuke because
a real hard on for killing those guys.
Jotaro has some pictures of just random evil shit going on in the town of Moria City, and he goes there and he warns Josuke just to keep a wary eye out. And this dude Angelo goes after his mom first, but his mom is cunning as shit. She knows she doesn't know that she's picking up on these things, but she's picking up on he tried to give her a open bottle of milk with his stand in it. What is that name? Something necklace.
Oh, rain necklace?
Something.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Something like that.
Shit was
Wanted him to drink it, but she saw it, so he gets angry and he bites the dog face off.
The intensity that they showed in which he was just the kindest milkman giving it to her. And then as soon as she realized, oh, this one's there, he's just like, fucking bitch. Like, he's just like, so intense because, like, this is not a very fluid animation. I love the color scheme and the style. It's just not very detailed and fluid, but what they do to build the scenes and make it look that kind of impressive and ominous, and it's just really cool. I like how they make the scenes work out. And at any given moment, they'll just snap and switch over the colors, and it's just it's so intense and cool. I really like it so far.
Yeah, and so he tries the mom thing, it doesn't work, so he goes after Josuke's grandfather because he knows of his drinking, problem. Because
no, it's
drinking is a problem.
It's purely vocational. It's
yeah, he tricks him dead, and that's where you find out that Josuke can't bring people back to life. He can only heal them. So they have their funeral. Josuke is mad as shit. He sends his mom away, and him and Jotaro plan to stay in the house as long as they have to catch Angelo. So they're there like 3 days.
Yeah.
They see footprints outside the house because he comes close. And then after that, he makes his attack because he waits for it to rain. And that he was poking holes in the roof of their house. I don't know how they didn't notice that, but they have holes in the house. He goes and turns all the water on their steam because he can go through apparently whichever gases, whatever form of water.
Yeah, any form of liquid.
And
any form of liquid.
So they almost get caught multiple times, and he's giving this whole big speech like, haha, I love when horse races and
test scores
go the way I
they
like
work
it.
out. What test is this man taking?
But never, because he's been in jail since the age of 12.
Yeah.
He's on the run and murdering
Fucking
people.
test scores.
But
so
it was too smart for him. It was too
it's smart though. Okay, so he winds up having a vaporizer in a room, and they sneak into that room, and they're like, holy shit, a vaporizer, and it gets into Josuke's mouth, and just like so many fucked up JoJo plots, you're like, ha, you fell for my reverse trap, I swallowed a fucking glove, dummy. Like, no, dude, it's just so random. So he broke up a glove and restored it in his throat, which I don't know how the fuck he's breathing, and he gets that little water thing caught in the glove. Weird. Super weird. And it was so funny. The second he get it caught in the glove, he steps outside and he just does this with the glove, and you see him like fall out the tree where he's been hiding. Whatever happens to the stand happens to you, damage wise, pretty much everything.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in and of itself.
Now, how homeboy can punch bullets and that don't, you know what I mean? It's not very specific guidelines, but damage wise,
I think it's a durability thing going on.
Yeah. Damage wise, what happens to the stand happens to you. So they find him, and they kind of pin him up against a rock. He's like, you're not gonna do anything. You can't. I killed your dad. That gives you no ground skin. He's like, shut up! And he just fucking like breaks his hand, and he puts it into the rock, and he just starts pummeling away at him, man. And he's like malformed into the rock now. So he broke up the rock and his body, and healed it all back together. So that's one really weird thing he can do. It makes me question what the hell he's gonna do to the other villains. Like, they're so strange, it's crazy. What happened was he wasn't completely melted into the stone. It was still salvageable. And then the glove tries to sneak into the kid's mouth. It's like,
start talking more shit.
Yeah, Josuke realized, oh, you didn't piss me off enough. So he punches him even more, and it's just this weird looking stone face. It's 1 minute walk from the bus stop, and oddly enough is where couples go to fall in love. So that's a pretty weird ending to a weird story.
That's pretty much the first two episodes of that, and you even find out that Jotaro already knew that he was not an original stand user. His stand power was given to him by an arrow.
Yeah. And they found out that even Dio Brando, one of the main villains of so many different arcs, was given the same treatment. Is that
Yeah,
right?
and he was shot with an arrow and just he had the ability to get a stand already, I think.
Yeah, it's not like you just get shot and it gives you the ability. You have to have the capacity to have the stand, which I find it's a much better dynamic than just randomly giving people stands.
But
you know
apparently
what I mean?
once they shot Dio because he had Jonathan's body, everybody in his bloodline
That's exactly what happened, yeah.
stand awakened. Yeah, and we move on to episode 3 where Koichi, who is Josuke's friend, I don't know how they just became best friends all the
Well,
time.
he was a bystander.
Yeah, he was the bystander at first, not his best friend.
And he had his back.
and they're essentially leaving school on the walk home and they see an abandoned house. And Koichi thinks that he sees someone in the house, so he goes in and looks, and he gets straight up door kicked, like neck stuff choking by Oyasu.
We get introduced to the Nijimura brothers, and we immediately find out that the younger brother, Okuyasu, winds up having a stand, and he pumps his right hand up like them old Jordans with the sneakers, that you pump it up, and he has like a green aura. He notices that it's only his right hand that he's using, so it's such a strange power. He pretty much has like whatever he swipes in there gets just like removed.
Yeah, he can cut space, pretty much.
Space-time type deal.
Yeah.
So he notices that because he swiped the no trespassing sign and it like melded the other part. Yeah, the tress. So it said no passing.
Yeah.
And it's just so strange. And so he was far away from him and he swiped it, and then you can make him come like right here. So if there's a space between them, he'll rip at the space and he'll be like right there now. And he started pummeling them that way. And once again, it's like, oh, you beat my ass, you fell for my plan, you idiot. And somehow some bases wound up being sucked into his time vortex, and he got a little 1-2 combo with
he
some
fucked
planes.
him himself up.
Yeah, how that just happened like in the last part, I don't know. So, he goes into, there was 2 brothers. He was about to let Koichi out where he's stuck at, and he gets shot right in the throat with that arrow, and he's dying. It's not pretty. And things are dire. So he goes into the building and he finds the other brother. And Okuyasu had like billion and yenny signs on him and stuff, and like just money related shit. And his older brother had trillion on him. I thought that was a real cool little touch. It was pretty funny. It's very JoJo.
Ish.
Esque.
Ish.
Ishk.
Ish.
Esque.
I'm not sure if it's ish.
ESQUE, like it's cake. Very JoJo-esque of him.
Anyway, life. Yeah, man, they drag Koichi upstairs, and Josuke says the funniest shit. Maybe I should choke him.
Yeah, he just knocked out Okuyasu.
to put that defeat in his heart, that
His
sense
soul.
of defeat.
Like, yeah, I don't want him to come back, conscious and try and kill me. I should choke him a little bit. That was so hilarious to me.
Yeah, Josuke runs into the house. He runs upstairs trying to save Koichi, and he gets attacked by a stand that he can't see. And the younger brother jumps in the way and gets hit by it, and Josuke ends up having to save his life. And he questions, why would you do that? I'm your enemy.
And he's literally questioning it. He's like, I'm
hard.
dumb. Spell this out for me, please.
Like, yeah, you see Josuke trying to sneak back into the house quietly, and all of a sudden you see Oyakatsu coming in the back screaming, why did you say anything? Let me know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And so he finally says, just because I didn't feel like you dying would be the right thing.
Yeah.
And that's typical
Bystander type shit,
JoJo
yeah.
main character type shit. And
He's a good guy, just don't fuck with his hair.
yeah, don't talk bad about his hair.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we forgot to mention. Do not talk about his hair.
That's his only quirk we know of right now.
And for those of you that read the manga, you know why, and they'll explain it later.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I mean, other than it's nice and he wants to keep it pristine? Or
it's a real specific reason.
I got you. I'm looking forward to that now.
And he goes back up there and he sees Koichi. He knows obviously the trap because he's real deep into the room. And the younger brother helps Josuke save him by using his stand power to cut the space in between him and Koichi.
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 Yeah.
And
just when you think he was about to hurt Josuke, he winds up helping him in turn, which is it's a big trope that's always been happening in JoJo. You know, people that you help wind up helping you back. Kind of like
so he leaves the room saying, like, I want to help you and I want to help my brother. This is between y'all.
Yeah.
And so the older brother comes out. You see his stand, which is called Worst Company, according to the English translation.
And it says bad company right on his neck, dude. That just irks me. I'll get over it.
And it's like a military. It's about like 60 soldiers and some Apache helicopters and tanks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they going at it. He's screaming, ho, 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 ho. My plan is to make a bunch of stand users. Because he's looking for a specific stand user for a specific power, which they don't even elaborate on.
Yeah, I guess he's going to try and take it.
Yeah, I guess maybe he can do that. You never know.
The whole thing is that he's very methodical. That's the theme of this guy. He's the older Nijimura brother. Is Nijimura?
Yeah.
The older brother is very methodical and he thinks things out. He even explained to Josuke, like, this is how I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take your foot out. I'm going to take your arm out. I'm going to blow your brains out. Ha, I'm smart, right? So then they go into just one big final bout and he winds up doing it. He's so funny. A little bitty baby mine. He stepped on it, a little bitty cute little baby mine. Blew his foot out, right? Shot missiles at him, took his arm out, right? And they're about to blow his brains out. And I think for the 5th time already, he's like, you fell for my plan, dummy. As he's like broken up and bloody on the floor. You fell for my plan. And my plan was, I'm gonna let that missile hit me, break that shit, bow, right? And so he broke it, and he healed it, and just threw it right back in his fucking face. It was, I don't even think he had eyes after that.
No, it was just blood.
And this is literally how the episode ends. Oh, you didn't know that about my power? Why don't you write it down, methodically or something. And it just fucking ends, dude. The ending of these episodes so far has been really cool.
Yeah.
And my God, Walk Like an Egyptian was season 3's ending song, which was real chill, real cool, dude. And this one, oh my God, it's so 90s, it makes me fucking cringe, man. And I need to find the name of the song so they'll know, but you want to edit that? I can go get the song right now. Yeah, we'll learn next episode.
Needs to add in that Koichi does end up having a stand.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just an egg. That's all it is, an egg.
And that was Koichi's plan. They were like, Koichi, do them. He was like, I could hit him with the egg. Like, no, what? And then he sees a crack in the egg, and that's all he needed to know. So apparently Koichi, they're really hyping him up because I think he's gonna have a really good power. But he's kind of a little coward right now. He's new to all this. He didn't grow up around. He has no idea what's going on. So he's just introduced to this world, and I'm looking forward to see what Koichi has in him.
But that was it for the 4 episodes so far, man. This anime is real. I don't even know how to explain it. I like Cody said, as far as colors, the colors swap and the palettes are real great. The comedy is there. It's a different kind of, like, it's 90s comedy because it was written in the 90s.
It's kind of dark in this weird way.
I like the characters. I don't know about character development. So I feel like the only characters will get development is Koichi because Josuke seems pretty done already.
The only thing we have left to do really is see the fights. Because the characters are just who they are. It's the events that happen that really make it.
2-dimensional characters.
I wouldn't say 2-dimensional. They just really. I mean, dude, this was based in the 80s and 90s. How deep 3-dimensional can you get back then? I mean, they were just they were pushing out manga and stuff, I'm supposed.
But yeah, that's it. And this will probably be maybe one that we stick with.
I'm interested in seeing more of it. Definitely, we're trying to figure out what manga
to give you guys,
and anime to review for you guys, and what's gonna make sense in the crossover of this explaining it. Hopefully we'll get better editing stuff and be able to show y'all pictures, which I mean really there's so much stuff that has to go into that you can and can't show, and this, that, and the other, and I mean we're just trying to figure out what's gonna work.
We don't want 15 subscribers and already have a copyright strike. I want a copyright strike when I have 10,000 subscribers. I feel like
I'll take it.
It was worth it though. It was worth it. As always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. That'll be in the description below. And have a nice day.